A comprehensive summary of the political and administrative year 2025, which will be full of challenges and major changes on both the global and local levels. In this summary, we will rely on key elements including future expectations, global and political goals, astrology, future trends according to prevailing trends, important political agreements that may be witnessed in the international arena, and certain things that can be predicted based on current data. We will present this summary according to several main axes. 1. Global forecast for 2025. 2025 will be a crucial year for many global issues, especially in the political, economic, environmental, and social fields. Between what is expected and what is unknown, there will be some critical axes. Political changes in major powers. The relationship between major powers, the United States, China, Russia, is expected to witness a delicate balance as competition between these powers for world leadership in the fields of economy, technology, and political influence will continue. The United States will be preparing for the presidential elections in November 2024, which may lead to changes in its foreign policies and global trends in 2025. Major elections. 2025 is a crucial year in several countries, as elections will be held in some major countries such as India, parliamentary elections, and these elections may affect global politics, including relations between India and major countries such as China and the United States. Regional tensions. Tensions are expected to continue in the Middle East and East Asia, especially in the Palestinian-Israeli conflict, which may have major repercussions on global politics. In addition, political crises in Ukraine and Africa, especially in Nigeria and the Democratic Republic of the Congo, may continue. Climate change and environmental challenges. 2025 will be a critical year in global environmental trends, as governments and global institutions seek to implement agreements such as the Paris Agreement to combat climate change, while many countries face difficulties in achieving carbon reduction targets. Pressure on major countries such as China, the United States, and Europe will be intense in this area. 2. Global goals in 2025. The global goals related to sustainability and development will be pivotal in 2025 as countries and international communities will have to focus on achieving the following goals. Economic sustainability. Countries will have to balance between promoting economic growth and reducing the negative effects of overconsumption, especially as industries shift towards more sustainable technologies. Achieving the Sustainable Development Goals (SDGs) in 2025, countries will face a major challenge in achieving the 17 United Nations Sustainable Development Goals, including eradicating poverty, promoting education, good health, and gender equality. Achieving technological progress. The world will be at an advanced stage of expansion in artificial intelligence and digital technology. The year 2025 is expected to witness significant development in the field of technology, including the use of artificial intelligence in multiple fields from healthcare to industry, with major impacts on the workforce. 3. Astrology and future trends for 2025. In the field of future trends, 2025 will be a year of major transformations in international politics. Transition to a multipolar world. Tensions between major powers may increase in light of the transition to a multipolar world system. China and Russia are likely to continue their quest to enhance regional and international influence, while the United States will continue to lead internal and external conflicts that affect its foreign policy. Security challenges. With the spread of digital space, security concerns will increase around the world, as cyber threats will be part of the major challenges facing countries. On the military level, some regions may witness an escalation in military tensions, especially in the southeastern seas or in the South China Sea. Economic wars. Trade wars between China and the United States are likely to continue, as well as tensions over 5G technology. Tensions in global supply chains may increase due to the ongoing economic crisis after the corona pandemic. 4. Political and economic agreements in 2025. 2025 is expected to witness several major political and economic agreements at the international level. International trade agreements. Discussions on new trade agreements between major powers are expected to accelerate. There will be more dialogue on the Trans-Pacific Partnership for Free Trade, CPTPP, and trade agreements between the European Union and other countries. Investment in clean energy. There will be an increase in the volume of investments in renewable energy and clean technology as major countries will work to enhance their investments in solar and wind energy. Climate agreements. 2025 will be a crucial year for implementing new policies on climate change, as new laws will be imposed to reduce emissions within the framework of international agreements such as the Paris Agreement. International conferences are expected to witness an exchange of ideas on achieving zero-emission goals. 5. Certainties. Despite the challenges and expected changes, there are some things that seem certain for 2025. Elections in major countries. There will be a shift in governments in some countries, with elections taking place in countries such as the United States and India. These elections will change some political trends, both at the domestic and international levels. Shifts in the global economy. Despite economic challenges, the global economy will remain in a state of constant transformation. Some countries will continue to grow economically, while others may suffer from an economic slowdown, especially in Africa and South America. The widespread spread of artificial intelligence. Artificial intelligence will continue to impact almost all fields from healthcare to education and industry and will play a pivotal role in determining the future of the world in 2025 and beyond. Environmental impacts. The negative effects of climate change will not stop in 2025 and natural disasters will continue to affect many regions, posing significant challenges for governments in securing a sustainable future. Administrative challenges in 2025. From an administrative perspective, there will be changes in how countries and institutions are managed in 2025. Transition to digital management. Digital transformation in governments and government institutions is expected to accelerate with increasing reliance on big data and artificial intelligence to improve public services. Post-pandemic management. Governments will have to adapt to the challenges resulting from the pandemic, such as accelerating employment in health sectors and restructuring educational institutions to suit the new reality in light of the pandemic. Bureaucratic challenges. Despite technological advances, bureaucracy will remain a major challenge in many governments, as governments will need to update their administrative structures to suit the rapidly changing world. Major political agreements expected in 2025. The year 2025 is expected to witness several important political agreements between major powers that may be a turning point in international relations. Nuclear and armament agreements. In light of the increasing tensions between major powers, there will be continued pressure from the international community to limit the nuclear arms race. The United Nations and major powers will likely seek to renew or expand agreements to limit the spread of nuclear weapons, such as the Nuclear Non-Proliferation Treaty (NPT), to address the growing threats from countries such as North Korea and Iran. Ambitious climate agreements. In the context of climate change, the 2025 World Climate Summit may see further moves to achieve ambitious climate goals. Some countries are likely to adopt stringent policies to reduce carbon emissions and develop renewable energy technologies, which will impact global energy markets. Cooperation between countries of the Global South. There are significant opportunities in 2025 for cooperation between developing countries in the areas of trade, education, and technology. Countries such as India, Brazil, and South Africa will seek to strengthen their economic and political relations, which may reshape the map of global alliances. Administrative challenges in governments and institutions. On the administrative level, governments will be under great pressure to adapt to the rapid changes in the world. Managing digital transformations. In light of the accelerating digital transformation, governments will need to restructure their administrative structures to become more efficient and transparent. Many governments are expected to shift towards using artificial intelligence technologies to improve the delivery of public services, in addition to leveraging big data to develop policies that are more responsive to the needs of the people. Focus on innovation in the public sector. Innovation in the public sector will be an urgent necessity to meet the challenges of the future. Governments will look for new ways to engage citizens in the decision-making process using digital platforms, in addition to using blockchain technology to improve transparency and reduce corruption. Pressure on health systems. As the impact of the corona pandemic continues, health systems around the world will remain in a phase of digital transformation and development, where the focus will be on improving patient care using technologies such as telehealth, and artificial intelligence to analyze medical data. Managing cultural and societal diversity. Governments will also have to deal with the challenges of cultural and ethnic diversity in their societies. Social inclusion and economic justice policies are expected to increase at the local government level. 26. Transformations in the education system in 2025. Digital education and distance learning. Education is expected to undergo a major transformation in 2025 as distance learning platforms will become more advanced and comprehensive. With the increasing reliance on technology, tools such as artificial intelligence and data analytics will become an essential part of modern education systems. Governments will work to integrate these tools into schools and universities to provide more personalized learning experiences for students. Continuing education and training. Continuing education will become increasingly important as the pace of technological change accelerates. There will be an increasing demand for vocational training programs and courses aimed at individuals seeking to develop their skills in new areas such as artificial intelligence, big data, and other modern technologies. Of course, I will continue to explore more transformations expected for 2025 in terms of politics, economics, technology, society, and other interconnected fields. There will be many new developments that will present challenges and opportunities at the same time, so dealing with them requires flexible and innovative thinking. Let me touch on more political, cultural, environmental, and social and psychological transformational aspects. The future of sports and cultural impact. The world of sports and global competition. The year 2025 will be full of major sporting events such as the Olympics and international championships that will bring together athletes from all over the world. These events will continue to strengthen ties between nations and promote cultural understanding between peoples. There is a strong possibility that sports will become more inclusive, with different cultures represented in different sports. Esports. In 2025, esports is expected to become more popular and professional on a global level, with major companies investing more in this industry. This growth in the esports industry will enhance its impact on young communities around the world. Developments in scientific research and medicine in 2025. Advances in personalized medicine and gene therapy. In 2025, medical research is expected to witness significant progress in the fields of gene therapy and personalized medicine. Gene therapy, which aims to treat genetic diseases by modifying genes, will be more advanced and accepted at the medical level. This type of treatment could become more common in treating diseases such as cancer, heart disease, and rare genetic diseases. Smart medicine and biotechnology. Biotechnology will also witness significant progress in 2025 with more advanced applications in the field of disease diagnosis and the development of targeted therapies. The use of artificial intelligence in analyzing medical images and genetic data will contribute to providing faster and more accurate diagnosis. These innovations will change the way chronic diseases are treated and enhance individual treatments that suit the genetic needs of each patient. 3D printing in medicine. 3D printing will also contribute significantly to the development of the medical field. In 2025, 3D printing may have reached an advanced stage where it is used to create customized prosthetic limbs or even print human organs initially. This technology will contribute greatly to the treatment of injuries and birth defects that were previously considered incurable. Shifts in social dynamics in 2025. Equality and social justice in 2025. The struggle for equality and social justice is expected to continue to influence global politics. Demands for economic and social justice will increase, prompting governments and organizations to take concrete measures to combat social inequality, particularly in education, healthcare, and economic opportunities. Shifts in cultural and societal values such as diversity and inclusiveness will continue to influence societal policies. In 2025, societies will see greater progress towards accepting diverse identities, gender, ethnicity, religion, promoting social integration. Issues of human rights and equal opportunity will remain at the forefront of social movements.